Hello children. Yesterday we did the topic noun. Today we are going to proceed with the second topic of noun, which is pronoun. So I thought today why not make your study a little colorful. So towards the end of this topic that we do today, you will be doing one colorful activity and you will send it to my WhatsApp number. So what is a pronoun? The word that we use for replacing a noun is called as pronoun. For example, the word boy can be replaced with he or him. Similarly, the word girl can be replaced with she or her. And how do we replace the names of things? For example, chair. What can we name it as instead of chair? We can call it as it. Of course, I use the word it in between. So let's see how to use the pronouns in sentences and what are the kinds of pronouns. Let's take a look at the slides and then understand different types of pronouns. Today we will not complete the entire topic. We are only going to concentrate on 2 to 3 subtopics of pronouns. So let's look at what pronouns are. Like I told you, pronouns are those words which can replace a noun or a noun phrase. About noun phrase we will learn when we learn the topic phrases. Some examples of a pronoun are he, she, it, we, I, you, your, etc. I told you that there are 8 types or 8 kinds of pronouns, which are personal pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, interrogative pronoun, reflexive pronoun, emphatic pronoun, possessive pronoun, indefinite pronoun, and relative pronouns. Today we are going to look at the first 3 kinds of pronouns, which are personal, demonstrative, and interrogative pronoun. So personal pronouns can be classified into 3 categories, which are first person pronoun, second person pronoun, and third person pronoun. And these are further classified into singular and plural pronouns. So the first person singular pronouns are which is used for an individual. When I speak, I is the main pronoun which I use for myself. So I and myself are first person singular pronouns. Then the other pronouns are me, my, and mine. These are all possessive pronouns. And then we go on to the first person plural pronouns, which are we, ours, and ourselves. That is me and another person. When I talk about myself and another person with me, I say we. And when I say something about which belongs to us, I say it is ours. And when I want to say that we will do it we'll do it on our own, then we'll say it as ourselves. So we, ours, and ourselves are also first person pronouns, which is in plural form. Second person singular pronouns are you and your. It can be yours also. And then for asking the second person pronoun, second person means the person to whom we are talking. If I am talking to you, you are the second person and I am the first person. So second person pronouns are you, yours. I talk to you. The book belongs to you. The book is yours. Which is your house. So all these words, you, yours, your, all these are second person singular pronoun. Now your and yours can be for plurals also in second person form. So yours, you, yourself, yourselves, all these are second person pronoun, wherein yourself is second person singular pronoun, yourselves is second person plural pronoun. And then we have the third person pronouns in singular and plural form. You can look here that the first person singular pronouns are he, she, it. Then her, him, his, hers, and its. So all these talk about the third person about whom we are speaking. We can speak about a male, a female, or an object, which is just a thing. And then we have third person plural pronouns, which is they, them, their, theirs, or themselves. It is not their selves. They can do this work themselves. So that's how we use themselves in a sentence. Next we have personal pronouns. Sorry, this is the same one. I have mentioned the activity to be done here. You are going to make a flowchart type of presentation here, and then you are going to list the pronouns that I have shown you in the previous slide. Try to complete this by this weekend and then send the images to me. Make it as colorful as possible. Next we have demonstrative pronouns. So what are demonstrative pronouns? The one which tells about the position. For the things which are near us, which is singular, we say this. Suppose I talk about the mobile which I am holding. This is my mobile phone. If I want to talk about something singular which is a little far away, I would say that is my computer. And then when we want to talk about plural things which are near us, we use the word these. So these are demonstrative pronouns. And then we use those for the plural objects which is kept far away from us. For example, this is my chair, that is Peter's house. These are her clothes, those are migrating birds. So with this you will get a clear idea of whether we are talking about the things or people which is near us or far away from us. And the last one we are learning today is interrogative pronouns. What is interrogative, children? Yes, I asked you a question, which is an interrogative sentence. So the word which tells us that we are going to ask a question is an interrogative pronoun. In this sentence I said, what is an interrogative pronoun? The word what itself is a pronoun which is interrogative. Okay. So interrogative pronouns are those which are used to ask questions to get some information. Here the interrogative pronouns mentioned are who, whom, whose. These three pronouns are to ask or talk about people. Who is this? Whom do you want to meet? Whose pencil is this? So here whom, whose and who is to represent people. What and which will represent things. What are you talking about? What is this? Which is your book? So all these words tells us that we are talking about interrogative pronouns. That's all for today, children. Let's continue this topic next week also. Thank you for listening. Do complete the activity and send me your colorful pictures as early as possible. I would be eagerly waiting for that. Thank you so much for listening, children.